Welcome to Wilson's world. As it turns out, I have a sad TV. Why is my TV sad? My TV is sad because it's only a 1080p TV. Yes, it's true. I do not have a 4K TV. I've been waiting quite a while to pick up a 4K TV. Now, when they first came out, I knew HDR was on the horizons. There was no point in buying a 4K TV and then having to buy a new one 2 or 3 years down the road. But now we finally have 4K TVs with HDR, not only HDR, but Dolby Vision, which is the leading standard. And there's another standard called, I think it's HD10 or HDR10, something, but Dolby's the leader anyhow. So that's the one you want, Dolby Vision. So now that they finally got cheap enough, Sony has some that are well within my price range. There's a lot of really cheap ones right now, actually cheap HDR 4K televisions. But if you want a slightly better picture, almost OLED quality, which is the best picture you can get, and what you really want is these HD 4K TVs with HDR. Sony has some really nice ones. I did a eyeball shootout comparison at Best Buy today. Kept going back and forth. Yes, OLED's going to give you the best blacks, but the LED LCDs have gotten so close that it's not really worth the premium you're going to pay to get that OLED. So I narrowed it down to a few Sony TVs. They look really good. Now I was shopping on the Amazon app because they're the same price as Best Buy. And I was thinking like, okay, 65 is probably what I'm going to go with, but 70 is kind of tempting me, so which way should I go? Now on the app, I noticed it has something. It actually has AR, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. So with AR, you can print out a special little image. You can use a dollar bill, but to get a more accurate image, you're gonna want to print out this little target it has. So with this target, the AR app can basically know exactly what size your wall is, etc., and it's gonna overlay the television. So I went ahead and went through the app. I recorded some of it and I'll do some explanation. Printed this out. This is the guide that's going to tell the app exactly what to do. So according to instructions, you place it more or less where you're going to want your television, as straight as you can. Normally I'd have this on a wall, but since my TV's already here, I'm not going to take it off just to put that to visualize. This will give me a very good idea. So let's check it out and see what I discover and see if 65 or 70 is probably better for my space. Okay, I'm back. So we used the app with the comparisons. I kind of came to some conclusions. My current TV is 55 inches, which is great. But if I'm gonna get a new TV, I'm gonna go a little bit bigger. So I think 65 is probably the sweet spot based on my space I have to work with and cost. As you saw with the 70 inch, it's almost a little bit too big, and I'd run into some potential issues with the shelving here. I'd have to move the shelving, etc. Even though with the 65, I have plenty of clearance on that side for the shelves, and the only thing is I probably have to move my game collection stuff just a little bit, which is fine. I can do that to accommodate it. So that AR, it's been coming, not so much as a toy, but it's a very useful tool. So as you saw, it helped me visualize exactly what I was going to get for television, what worked best in my space. And you're going to see that more and more. A lot of companies like IKEA, I believe, are doing the AR thing. Amazon, of course, and probably all the other stores will have that at some point. Anybody that sells anything where you need to visualize it in your space to see how it would work. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put in my order with Amazon because it's free shipping for that Sony 65 inch. 70 inch looked good, but it was almost too big. So I'm going to go with a Sony 65 inch. And then we'll see how close the AR app came to the actual television. Once I have it installed, I'll do a follow-up video. As usual, comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.